In this example, we will look at adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials that have more than one variable. When it comes to adding or subtracting, the process is no different than it was when there was a single variable. You need to first identify your like terms, and then combine them appropriately. With subtraction, before you worry about your like terms, you have to first deal with the subtraction symbol. So we're going to begin by first distributing this negative through the second set of parentheses. So our original expression was negative 6/5 x squared y to the third plus 4/3 x squared y minus, in parentheses, negative 13/10 x squared y to the third minus 31/21 xy squared. When we distribute that negative through the second set of parentheses, the first polynomial does not change. So it'll stay negative 6/5 x squared y to the third plus 4/3 x squared y, but the second polynomial's signs will change. It'll become a plus 13/10 x squared y to the third plus 31/21 xy squared. Now we need to identify our like terms. Like terms have to have exactly the same variables, and those variables have to have the same exponents. So when I look at the first term, negative 6/5 x squared y to the third, I notice that 13/10 x squared y to the third also has the same variable factors. So those are going to be like terms. On the other hand, the second term, 4/3 x squared y, is not the same as xy squared. X squared y means 2x's and 1y, xy squared means 1x and 2y's. So while they have the same variables, and there is an exponent of 2 floating around, it's on a different variable, so those are not going to be like terms. So all we need to do at this point to simplify is combine the two x squared y to the third terms. To be able to add those together, we need to have a common denominator. So I have denominators of 5 and 10. I'll make a common denominator of 10. So negative 6/5 will become negative 12/10 x squared y to the third, and I'll move that 13/10 x squared y to the third next to it, so it'll be easier to combine those together. We'll then have plus 4/3 x squared y plus 31/21 xy squared, and they'll just say what they are for the rest of the problem. Final step, combining our like terms. Negative 12/10 plus 13/10 leaves us with 1/10 x squared y to the third plus 4/3 x squared y plus 31/21 xy squared. On part B of this example, we're going to use our standard FOILing process. We have 4a squared b minus 3a, that quantity times the quantity, 2ab minus 7. Since there is no shortcut or trick that's going to be used here, we'll simply FOIL. 4a squared b times 2ab. 4 times 2 is 8. A squared times a is a to the third. B times b is b to the second. And then 4a squared b times a negative 7. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28, and the variables will not change, a squared b. On the inside terms, negative 3a times 2ab, negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, a times a is a squared, and there's 1b. And finally, negative 3a times a negative 7, negative 3 times negative 7 is plus 21a. The final step on any multiplication problem is always to simplify like terms, and hopefully we recognize in the center those two are like terms, so we can reduce those down. So our final answer becomes 8a to the third b squared. Combining the two middle terms, negative 28 minus 6 is minus 34a squared b plus 21a.